Okay, it's time for something completely different because I'm talking about Magician Lord here for the Neo Geo, or I got also on the Nintendo Wii. I remember playing this one in the arcades all those years ago when I was a bright little kid and all that. Figure I'll, download it here on my system. Oh yeah, back in the day when the games were only a quarter. Oh yeah, that's what the arcade cabinets used to look like. The following is a story of fantasy, and that's one of the few spots that isn't badly translated. There are actually some digital voices in here, but they sound terrible. It doesn't sound very threatening. Oh yeah, doesn't that sound cool? Hey, it looks awesome too. Yeah, back then I was playing my TurboGrafx-16 and Sega Genesis, and this game just blew them out of the water in terms of visual effects and all that. Yeah, you have to remember this was released out in the early 90s, so the game, it doesn't look like much now, but back then it looked incredible. Great detail, excellent background music, cool gameplay. Oh, you gotta be careful. Whoa. You can't waste too much time too, because the game knows when you're standing still and it'll throw different enemies at you, especially the flying enemies, which are very difficult to hit with your standard little shots here. Oh! See, it's a very tough game. The game just throws tons of enemies at you. Here I'm playing as some dorky Harry Potter here. Yeah, and I can take about 3 hits before I'm finally done for. And I can also upgrade myself. Get more powerful shots, and even change my costume. There are all sorts of different costumes that you can unlock. Now I can take about 6 hits. And I got the ability to throw fire now. Oh yeah, you guys want some of this? It's cool, he can breathe in 8 directions, but he has a very short range. He's also not very quick either. Some of the air costumes you can get have a lot more speed to them. Oh yeah, the ninja. It's best to see what you can discover and which one suits you best. Yeah, so it was just such a cool game back then. But it's definitely shown its age. The game is very stiff, hard to control, and you're a big target too. Oh, no. Hey, wait for me. Oh yeah, I gotta warn you, the bosses too, they're real assholes. Yeah, so it's still a very fun game, and I wish the Neo Geo had more action games like this. Come on. Ah, yeah, there we go. It's tough, but not impossible. Yeah, and you have a memory card, it can save right to it. Or Nintendo Wii, you don't even have to worry about that shit. So, even though the controls are very stiff, your default character is very slow. And the game is almost way too difficult for its own good, kind of like Ghosts and Goblins. I still recommend it to people out there who want something different in their Neo Geo games. Thank God it's not another fighting game. You know, I love King of the Fighters as much as the Nets guy, but holy shit, you can only play so much of that. Yeah, Magician Lord here is a nice change of pace, and I give it about a 67 out of 100. If it just wasn't so hard, I wish they made a sequel to it, because this was a good game, and this is what made me get excited about the Neo Geo in the first place. Yeah. And they definitely need to fix that translation. Again, changes to hell. I don't know. Again? Whatever. Face your child, by God. Very threatening. Okay, that's just me messing around showing you this cool little game from the 1990s. Okay, over now.